Um, certain Wii's can, only the launch Wii's can. Those Wii can play GameCube games. The second generation and beyond cannot, and Wii U cannot play GameCube as well. So, unfortunately, I don't have either of those options. So, but Bait and Kaitos is the only Monolith game I haven't played, which I wish I. It's on my list. I wish I could. Okay, so we're going to Shion's room. Oh, see? Okay, so that's the package got triggered. And then we go back, before we go to my room, we go back to the main room to get the Ace Combat email, I believe. I mean, I know people like music. Sorry, coughing. I know people like music and stuff, but like, it was really realistic, you know? To like, not have music. Yeah, very true. I don't want to use my tech points there. I want to use uh on tech attacks, but I don't think it's spell rate and speed, but I don't have enough to pop up speed. That's not what I came here for. Okay. 2 more months, buddy. 2 more months. 2 more months. Yeah. I'm excited. Have you been watching those clips I've been putting out, or have you been avoiding? Are you avoiding all Xenoblade 3 spoilers? I'm curious if that's like, if you're trying to avoid that or not. I think it's this way, and I think there's 2 more. Oh, okay. I was curious because I just put 3 more out today. 3 more clips just went out today. All battle system clips. So if you want, they're up already. I have one last one to do that has Mio in it. But that one is, I'm probably going to do tomorrow the next day. Yeah, they're not. I kept the clips separate specifically for that reason so that you could avoid them if you want. Um, just avoid the compilation. That's the only one. And then, I mean, it's pretty obvious you can skip the ones that are individually cut. I could have sworn you get this email after. The problem is I'm doing it from memory instead of through my strategy guide. Which is fine. I mean, it's whatever, but... Gosh, that Turkin. Okay, here's the thing. It's a shield do Turkin or something like that, but it's like I couldn't decide if it was shelled or shield. Like, but he wasn't carrying a shield, so I think it was shelled. I don't know. Yeah. Did you see that buff at the end where everybody gets buffs at the end from Power Circle. I was like, what is that? I literally had to pause the screen and I had to like sub every little thing that popped up. It was insanity. I can't believe they had like that many buffs at once. Yeah, right? It's like someone's brain, you know? You know what? I don't know where he's at. I just know he's like, it didn't tell me where. Yeah, pause it like a second before it ends, and then you'll see like all these like stat effects pop up. It's pretty wild. Um, I don't know. It's pretty funny. But yeah, I don't even know. And the thing is, I've been trying to avoid spoiler locations versus like battle systems, because battle systems isn't that big of a deal when you spoil something like that, because you're gonna be playing it anyway, so you have to learn the battle system. If you watch clips like that, learning it beforehand isn't a big deal because you're gonna learn it eventually. I find the spoilers come with like music and environments more so. So like I think the intro clips are fine, but if it gets too much, then I don't know. I think I might black out spoilers. I might stop subbing stuff next month. I might stop. Just because I don't want to spoil myself. But I guess it depends on the clip. Yeah, the battle system stuff, I'm gonna have to learn it anyway. So like, it's just subtitling. It's just gonna help me. So I'm not really, too worried about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I missed the email. I don't know what I'm doing. We should just play through this and do the story like I said I was gonna do. I wasn't gonna 100% anyway. What do you mean that's actually a bad idea? I'm going to sign into YouTube. Doesn't even recommend that. Oh, yeah. I mean, I just don't open the YouTube app at all, to be honest. Like if I go into YouTube, I go into I use the desktop version, because the desktop version it's not in your face as much. Like on your main page, it's got recommended and stuff, but it's not like the mobile version that just flat out shows you thumbnails. I don't know. Anyway, forget finding this last email or I've already got 100% files. I don't know why I need 100% files again. I don't need 100%. Fine. Is he like... Where is he? All I understand is there's like combos. Like I don't know. I understand the system pretty well, having worked on the subbing for a while, but like it's just how things combine is a little interesting. I don't know. So think of the class system as like if you've ever played Final Fantasy Tactics. You can pick whatever job you want and then you just mix and match them. The problem with that though is a couple of things. One, if you allow anybody to have any job they want, then that takes away the uniqueness of a character, right? Then there's no purpose of having a character in your party. But if you're stuck with those 6 people, or however many people there are in your party, and then that last 7th slot is like a guest slot, I guess to be honest, it doesn't really matter because you don't have so many party members that there's never not... Like, you don't have party members you swap in and out like the other Xeno games, you know what I mean? So like, I guess that's not a big deal if you can have access to all the class. At the same token, I would also say that um, yeah, exactly, right. If you weren't stuck with all of them, then that would be a problem because then that would mean that you could put some characters on the side and then it wouldn't matter who you chose because you would just pick your favorites and then class them as whatever and then use those classes, right? And that would be sort of bad because like then you wouldn't be able to use everybody. Um but at the same time, if you have certain mechanics tied to a class, that is ideal. So for example, healer can only revive, or your damage dealer is the only one that can do the break combo. So they're the only one that can do the break into topple into daze. Like they're the only character that can do that class, right? So in a way, it forces you to think about it. Like you would have pairs: two healers, two tanks, two DPS, seventh slot, or whatever the combination is. But the idea is that since those jobs are tied to certain mechanics, then it makes you have to balance. So maybe there's a point where you need like four healers, one tank, and a DPS, or something crazy like that, right? So um, there might be a need where your party balance is like the key to winning certain attacks. And the last, I guess, to prove the point, the last clip I posted was pretty hectic, and there were multiple classes used. So you know,
That was a grave mistake, Cherenkov. I believe I already warned you about the dangers of the Zohar.
you
You should
too
have
can
been
stop
more careful
Zohar
while retrieving it.
from starting
Yes, sir.
forest fires.
I'm afraid there's no excuse for the fatalities that
From,
occurred during
not
the
I'm.
recovery. However, we can...
That's a trivial matter. Forget it. The problem is that those people touched the Zohar and then vanished. And, in addition to that, you're still transporting it while exposed to normal space. Because of that, we've had to move the plan up 2 phases.
Oh no, not
We
two
can't have the
phases.
Zohar falling into the government's hands.
2 phases? But why are you...
We picked up local
He looks like my
activity
my
on our
webcam
EBR
when I
radar.
try to have like no green screen on.
Is column jumping towards the position of your convoy. They'll cross your vector in 5 hours, 22 minutes.
No, it can't be. Them?
I told you, you've made a grave mistake. We dispatched reinforcements an hour ago. So keep it safe at all costs until they arrive.
Will they make it in time?
Just keep it safe until they arrive. I don't care if
Ah
you have
yes,
to
an
send it
easy
into
task of
hyperspace
taking it
by
safe.
itself. Fortunately for you, your ship is carrying that weapon.
Well, keeping
I
it
don't
safe.
know what Vector's up to, but take advantage of the situation if you can.
Excuse me, sir, but they haven't even started field testing it yet. It's too risky.
You, of all people, should be cognizant of its power. I don't care if it's unstable. Make them hurry.
But sir...
That is all.
Commander, wait! Commander Margulis!
Man, he's such a good character.
Like I told you before, I can't go anywhere until my project stabilizes. Don't you remember?
You know how long you've been saying that? I haven't seen you for 2 years now. You could at least come home for our parents' memorial. Where's your sense of filial duty?
Memorial? Oh, come on. Why are you trying to resurrect obscure ancient rituals?
Ancient
Wait a
rituals.
You've been reading those weird old books again, haven't you?
Weird old
We're
books.
so obsessed with those precious books of yours.
That is none of your business, thank you very much. How many times must I tell you not to quibble about my way of life.
What do you mean, way of life? All that stuff's just a stupid old hobby for you. Just remember, don't expect me to take you in when you're old, senile, and all alone.
That's terribly rude of you, Shion.
Good sibling
Worry about
relationship.
me. Just promise me you'll come home this year, okay? If you don't...
All right, when I get some time off. Look, gotta run. See ya.
Hey, wait! I'm not going to let you dodge the question again. Hello? Hello?
Disconnected.
Honestly, I wish he'd consider my feelings for a change.
Hmm. So with Xenoblade Chronicles X, I enjoyed the gameplay a lot, but you had to pick a class. Like at the beginning when you created your character, they made you pick classes initially. I think having everybody on screen is good for it. I don't think it's a bad choice. If they make me permalock a 7th slot, the Nopon are never leaving my party. Just so you know, if you come watch my stream, they're never gonna leave my party. It's always gonna be Manana and Riku, and no one else. Anybody else who's a guest character just isn't gonna be a guest character. It's sort of like how in Xenoblade Chronicles X you could pick like the different people to take along with you, in your party. Like you know how you would go around like New LA, and then you could pick somebody else to go with you, like as a guest character. You know. Sort of like that, I imagine. So like, maybe that's why that's that way, because Xenoblade X is that way. I don't know.
Good night.
Shion, I wanna go to sleep too. I'm not really that tired, but it would be. It's just so good. The way these cutscenes are done are just so good. I need to put that Nephilim lurk back in as my lurk emote. It's just so appropriate. Nephilurk. It said Netflix. See, sometimes I have to make sure that the closed captions are actually saying what I'm saying. But I guess it's not as bad as not having them at all. Ooh, scary. Overtime. The greatest horror of it all is overtime. And Alan.
You're all still here?
Hey, how's it going? We're trying to pinpoint today's problem, among other things. What about you?
Oh, Commander Cherenkov gave me a piece of his mind earlier.
Ouch. Glad to see you survived. That guy's relentless.
You act like a bunch of college kids. And what, is Vector run by a Girl Scout? He just went on and on.
Man, that's just not right.
Seriously. But it isn't right to have the chief taking all the heat. Still, I wonder why he seemed so nervous.
Secret plan. That's why. Secret plan. Subtitles. Or cap. Hey! Wait, today's Saturday. You were working today? Ooh, that's a good question.
Now exiting the asteroid field.
That's excellent. Prepare to gate jump.
Aye, aye, Captain. All ships entering approach. 19 minutes, 30 seconds to column area.
UMN, pulse received.
Current coordinates locked. Transfer vector correction to 103. Target Athens.
I mean, the only thing we could use is like a reference is Perfect Works for assumed reference, but since Xenoblade isn't really connected,
It can't be.
it'd be hard to place them all
No,
in a
sir. The
timeline
detection system is
because they
silent.
aren't all officially
How's
connected.
it look on your side?
Nothing over here either.
They do like to
You
reference
sure
each
it's
other
not
though,
there?
or like they like to play homage to
No,
each other.
It's not. What
I
is
will
this?
say homage is probably
What's
the
going
more
on?
appropriate.
Sir, I don't think an external source is causing this warning signal.
Then what's causing it?
Thanks, Johnny Young Bosch.
I'll run a search.
Oh look, it spelled his name correctly.
I've pinpointed the anomaly. It's inside the ship, Sector 3.
How does that break someone's immersion? If they know that I'm using closed caption and then I talk about the closed caption, does that break immersion for someone? Huh.
It's Cosmos.
That's impossible. Hey, what the hell's going on?
This is always such a good song,
It all
right?
happened so quickly. We're checking it out right now.
Cosmos warning status, level 1. The blindings are off. Damn it! It's booting up.
I mean, I would totally agree with Bleshu in that
What the hell?
order. Absolutely, I agree with that order. But it's so hard because, like, I wish they were all under the same umbrella, like they were all connected together properly.
Countdown?
Maybe someday. In my heart, they already are, though, so it's okay. If you want to go with your timeline, I completely agree with that. So I mean, in answer to the question, yes, that is the right order, at least to me, anyway. How inconvenient that those tables are so low, and those seats are so low too. This is the future. Why are they so low? Now that I think about it,
Come on! Why now?
see the chair in the background is higher than the table.
Activate Cosmos?
And it's like they're putting their legs underneath like it's like a heated kotatsu or something.
Cosmos isn't supposed to wake up unless I enter the activation code from this terminal. That's the failsafe we integrated. This can't be happening. Not again.
She looks so sleepy right there. Yeah, don't ask me. I'm not with the fleet design. She would have had to have gotten through 10 of those bulkheads. So even getting through one, she would have been literally stuck in the middle and she would have died if she had made it through the first one there.
Exactly the same as the last time.
Also, the volume's too high, let me know, but I think it's pretty good volume.
now.
So fantastic. The cinematography, I was talking about it earlier. I just love the cinematography of this game so much.
What is it now?
Detecting a large-scale spatial distortion ahead of us. An enormous mass is gating out.
Impossible. We're still outside the column area. That's...
The UMN geodesic structure is being breached.
The target! It appears to be interacting with the UMN somehow.
It's being hacked. That's possible?
Massive gravity fluctuations! Surface anomalies forming in space-time!
Impossible! That defies all laws of physics!
Shooting mass. The numbers
Here we go, the good music.
I can't get a clear reading. Whatever it is, it's huge!
The amplitude! The hell? It's like a tidal wave!
The readings are increasing. It's entering normal space.
Captain!
How are you reading my mind right now? Because I didn't know what anybody wanted. If they wanted episode 1 or they wanted episode 1 reloaded, and no one else is here. And so I was gonna ask you, but you were in here. But if you want, we can do a redo and start reloaded next week instead of because it's right here. Literally, it's right next to me. Literally right next to me, and you read my mind. Because I was like, I've already done 100% playthrough of this on my own. It just doesn't have YouTube commentary, right? Or like commentary in general. And so I was like, maybe I should do reloaded. And then like, here you are. You said the exact same thing. I should have known better. We can swap to reloaded though if you want. Me too, and it's in English anyway, all the cutscenes and everything. Like only the text is in Japanese, and that's just something I can just go through anyway, you know what I mean? But I mean, whatever. No one showed up yesterday and they voted for The World Ends With You Neo, and then like everybody voted for stuff, and then I was like following the votes. Anyway, we'll do reloaded after this. Like after we beat this game, we'll cut it together.
Without an eggs unit.
Eggs. No matter how I say eggs, the closed caption says eggs, which is very appropriate.
Let's see how they do with shields.
Why he's just standing there like, why you stop firing? Because you can't do anything anyway. He's salty. That would be so scary to see, right? If you were there and you saw somebody turn to salt. Yeah, Ames. Ames, eggs, ES. You know, I wonder how those monsters decide, how the Gnosis decide who to salt and who to just kill, because there's blood everywhere, you know? So, like, I would assume they just salt the people when they need salt, right? Oh my gosh, Shion, stop, Shion. I know. You keep going the wrong direction.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, can I not? I like how they just die, you know what I mean? When they're hungry, I guess. You know what? Smacked her. Give her a good tap. Get going, Shion. I don't know how that prevented them from going forward, you know? Ugh, I have a project I'm working on with a whole bunch of other Xenotubers, and I gotta do my part tomorrow. Like a good coworker. Could it be the entire ship has been taken over by Gnosis? Yes, that is the case. See, he's not salted, he's all bloody. I wonder if Alan and the others are okay. It's impossible for them to try to defeat the Gnosis without Cosmos. Anyway, if I get caught, I have to get Cosmos somehow without coming into contact with them. Which is better than nothing, I suppose. I just never understood that there was nothing in there. I don't necessarily believe it's a Gnosis. Yeah, I think they're different too. But what I will say is that I think that because of the Fog Beast, Shulk and the others created an effect similar to the Hilbert effect, but just their version in their universe. So I will concede that I think that the effect they made was like their form of Hilbert effect. But I would say also that the Fog Beast is not exactly a Gnosis. And that's coming from somebody, just because I know what the Gnosis are, is why I disagree. Homage to it, but I don't think that it could be literally. But we won't know until Xenoblade 3, I guess. She's like dead. See, why doesn't he just go through? I don't understand him. Looks like I managed to get past him. I mean, it doesn't have to function the same way, but it does suppress it because the Fog Beast gathers ether, right?
Cosmos is starting up an auto mode. Huh? Wait a sec.
Because from I have to remember, I have to play Future Connected again to remember. But the way that the Fog Beast shifts is dependent upon ether. I remember them saying.
It's reacting to Gnosis. Where's the chief? She should be heading this way, but the regular UMP channels are congested and I can't reach her.
And the emergency line?
I'm trying it now.
That's what I wake up to every morning. That's my alarm. That's how I start my day every day.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's the ringtone you gave me.
What happened?
Which is now, which I use for my alarm every morning now.
Huh? Huh? What?
When you pull a rare blade. This is always so cool. I always expected at that moment for the hand just to slam down. Like when the beat dropped, I was expecting the hand to slam down. And I always it was like a moment of anticipation, and it just never came. And then I loved this cutscene even more for it. Oh no. Eyes recalibrating. The new guy was cowering behind Alan. He's like, you wanted to know what the incident 2 years ago was, huh? You want to know what the incident 2 years ago was, huh? Yeah, right? It could just be specifically an access granted on the World Glende, maybe? Maybe they were toying with something, you know? That could be a possibility.
Emergency program activated. This program will override all safety protocols and open the outer hatch. Attention all personnel. Area depressurization will commence.
Yes, go ahead. Bye-bye, Gnosis. I think I did that last time too. I made the mistake of thinking like that the path was clear. On that note as well, bless you. I decided, I don't know if you're okay with this, but are we okay with not doing 100% playthrough? Like, I just want to do a story playthrough and cut it together because we only have 2 months, and I don't know if I can get through all 3 games before Xenoblade 3. I don't know if that was something that you would have minded or if it would have been okay. I thought we had the plugin. Did we not have the plugin? I could have sworn we got the plugin. Yeah, so that's why I'm like thinking like if I just do a straight up story playthrough for all 3, I can make it. But I feel like if I do like 100%, then I don't think I'll make it. So that's why I was wondering. And I found my Xenoblade DE playthrough, and I found the Future Connected stuff, so that's already uploaded and done all the way fully in YouTube. Xenoblade DE I only had Mechonis on Onward, but I had all of Future connected when we did that. So that's already up, and all of Xenogears is up. So I figure we can get all of Saga up, and the only thing I would be missing would be Xenoblade 2, but that's not a big deal. So I just figured maybe that was okay. Okay, then we'll just do story playthroughs and I'll cut story playthroughs then. That'll definitely save me on time, and then that way I can, like, when we have more time, we can come back to this and we can do 100% on all the games. Like, that'll be my, like, ultimate goal. But for now, just because we're on a time crunch, I'll just do, like, compilations of stuff. Was Bunny in this one, or was it in Reloaded? Which one was the one where you could play as Bunny in the Bunny, the suit? The eggs suit. Why can I still not open this? Shouldn't I be able to open this? Why was I thinking you could? Why did I think there was like an eggs unit that was Bunny? Oh, really? That's weird. Also, why did I not remember that? I think you told me that last time, too. No, Gnosis, why did you do that? Oh, I know, but I just forgot about it, though. Because I think you told me last time, too. Gnosis. Gnosis. And then we never came back again. The other one got caught back there. Sergeant Swain, if this is a lady from Vector, I really like this line of work, but it looks like it's over for me. Take this key to the red door. You'll find something I scrolled away, but I think I'm gonna need it where I'm going, so I want you to take it. Ew, yeah, I forgot about this. This is gross. That's why they deleted it. I mean, deleted him. Deleted Sergeant Swain. Ba-dum-bum.
Walking around like it owns the place.
Get it unfinished, and it's missing an eye.
It's moving around randomly. Looks like it's alone. This isn't so. Damn it! You! What the hell are you doing here?
Her eyes are all blurry, the eyesight. Such cool details in this game.
What do you think you're doing? Those bullets could have killed me.
What are we doing?
What the hell do you think you're doing running around like an idiot? We thought you were a Gnosis.
Look, I've got my own problems to deal with. Here I am getting attacked by the Gnosis. I'm getting lost at every turn and don't give me a hard time right now.
What the hell? Lost? You're the idiots who built this ship.
I'm not with the fleet design department. I wouldn't know a thing about ships.
We're on DEFCON 1 alert. What the hell is a civilian like you wandering around the ship for?
Well, I've got an emergency. I'm worried about Cosmos.
What the hell is Cosmos?
Ah, never mind. Deal with it later. Just get to a shelter and stay put.
Believe me, if I could, I would.
Then why don't you?
I just told you, Cosmos is...
Ah, shut up!
Hey! They're coming! Get back! Lieutenant!
What? You think I'm deaf or something? You... What the... Hey, you! Get away from the wall!
No, the squiggly behind you.
Are you okay?
Aw, it's your friend.
That's good. Shion, you need to get out of here. Just go down this corridor past Section E to the hangar. You know about the escape pods there, don't you? Well, that's where they are. Please use one and abandon ship immediately.
And you and the others?
We'll hold them off here. You've got to hurry.
I can't do that. I can't just run off by myself. We'll have to leave together.
This is what we were born to do.
But you...
You! What do you think you're doing? Get back here and engage the enemy!
Take care.
That's such a powerful moment. Knowing how she values life in general, it's just an amazing moment.
control net functionality down to 20%.
Fire control. What's going on down there? Take out the mothership. We can't. We're too close to fire the cannons.
There's a breach in the reactor room.
Emergency core shutdown. Switch to reserves.
AX losses have exceeded 70%.
Our reinforcements? I'm trying. This is a cruiser Woglinde with the 117th Marine Division. We're engaged with the Gnosis. Coordinates KX417, Y009, Z735. Requesting immediate reinforcements. Repeat, this is the crew.
Captain, it must be.
No question about it. They're after that thing.
Logic drive down. Fire in section L.
Damn! Where's our first officer? What happened to Cherenkov?
Ooh, that's a good point. I actually would like it with either. I like episode 3 models, but actually Xenoblade X models would actually be pretty good too, actually.
LPS overload. I can't locate him.
Defensive perimeter breached! They're headed straight for the ship! Captain!
They just, those little drunkly little guys just took that one Gnosis and just tossed him in.
What's the status?
We've connected the main field generator and this block's sub-reactor. It'll only hold for 3 minutes, but we can move this ship under power.
Bypass connection to the logic drive secured. You can take control from this terminal.
That's fine. Good work.
Commander, I object. Purging this entire block and executing a gate jump is suicide. You know as well as I do what happens when a human body enters hyperspace unprotected.
All that matters is that we get this to the commander. We'll be at the next column area in a matter of minutes. There's no time. Get in the pod and evacuate with the others.
But Commander, the Gnosis are swarming all over the place. We won't stand a chance even if we do evacuate. We should accompany you.
Listen. The Gnosis are insignificant. They are nothing compared to what'll happen if it awakes. As soon as you launch the escape pod, inject yourself with 8 milligrams of Dig-Beta. You'll fall into a temporary near-death state, but that'll keep them from noticing you. Reinforcements from Central Command will arrive in a few hours. You must survive until then, or my death will be for nothing.
Commander!
Go now.
I mean, you know how cool Cherenkov had to have been for X-Face to listen to him? Look at this. That abusive X-Face dude is just like, yes sir.
Damn it! Our weapons are useless! They're not like those other bastards! An FAE? No!
This part is the worst. This part gives me... Part makes, you know... This part is definitely the worst.
Hornst!
Lester.
Lester!
Not that that's funny, but it is if you know the joke.
What do I do? I gotta stop them. There's gotta be a way. But how? Hey, you.
What are you doing? Give that back!
Quit your whining. I'll give it right back. Hey, they're based on the 508 series, right?
So what if they are?
It's been almost 14
Right? I
years
agree.
now,
It's such a good
since
cast.
I returned from Milsha, that is. Out in the fields, I took apart so many of them to get what I was looking for.
You.
It was a lot of work, you know. What with that dual stage protection they got and all.
Dual stage? Lieutenant, you consumed their neuro...
But of course, they were quite delicious.
How could you?
That's when I found out about the control code. It's quite a convenient function you put in there. That's right. I'm going to have these marionettes pull off the gnosis for us. Just
It's like the more you know, where like everything shines over, and it's like, Soraya Saga says so.
What do you think
the more you know.
This is a clear violation
of their rights. That's for peacetime, lady. You think I don't know the Milshan Charter? Milshan Charter, Article 4, Paragraph 13. Weapons-grade Realians are required to be equipped with a remotely accessible behavioral limit and self-destruct system in case of emergency or malfunction. Use of these functions will be determined by the senior officer in charge of the situation. Am I right? Well, that time is now. And I am the conductor. I intend to make full use of my orchestra.
Stop it! You have no right to play God with their lives! Using them as bombs! I won't let you do this!
So what are you gonna do about it? Tell me. Why haven't you disabled that function? Sure, it's factory loaded, but you of all people shouldn't have any trouble removing it. Since you care about them so much, all it would take is a little tweak, and they'd be free as birds. And yet you don't. Why not?
Because company protocol dictates...
Exactly. It's protocol. In other words, you're just like me, bound by that protocol. We're the ones that give them a reason to live. Am I wrong?
But
That's the difference between us and them. Am I wrong?
Virgil is always...
So why not give it to them?
I don't want to say he's great at it, but he is great at pointing out hypocrisy. But as they say, it takes one to know one, I guess, would be the appropriate.
Son of a bitch! Out of the way! Move!
Yeah. You hate him because it's hard to argue with him. But that doesn't mean that he's right either, right? You know what I mean? Like just because you're factual does not mean that you shouldn't have tact. I don't know. It just comes off as very cold, I guess. Not that that's bad. That's good writing, but grabby, grabby. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I agree with that sentiment.
Enough when you'll realize what's going on. You just
This always, I'm sorry, this always made me laugh a little because it was like, we're only like 3 hours into the game and you're having like a life flash before your eyes, but it's only what happened in the game from the start of the game. I think this would have been really effective had they like flashed back to things prior.
Do you feel sad?
You know, like
or
sort of
anything?
giving you her background through flashbacks in a way, like part of it. That's what I always wanted to see there. But at the time, I guess I didn't realize it because you're playing it and you're just taking it in, you know?
Seen her before? Not safe there. Run. Run away. It's no use. My voice. Oh. Well. I'm...
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happens in Xenoblade. Two both polar opposites, right? One giving away too much and one not giving enough, and like, it's very funny. Let's go! Yeah! Best introduction to a character ever. The music is just everything in this moment. Like, the Gnosis is so afraid of getting kicked by her, he's not even in the same realm, and he's like, oh no!
Chief, are you alright?
The Gnosis is like so afraid.
What are you doing here?
Cosmos helped everyone escape. They're all on the training ship. Now we need to get you out of here.
Cosmos? What? The Hilbert effect!
Get wrecked. So cool.
What is that?
Cosmos!
That's so cool. That's just so reeks of awesomeness. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, goodness.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, it's just so insane. It's like when you're watching fireworks on the 4th of July. But it's Gatling gun on Gnosis. Some good fireworks.
Yes?
We will now proceed to Hangar 1. Huh? There is a 99.998% probability that the Gnosis target is the object stored in that hangar. My assigned duties are to verify and preserve the integrity of that object, and to protect the Vector staff members.
But I...
Life pods are located on the 2nd level of the hangar. Please use one to escape.
Cosmos.
Chief!
Let's get him.
Disabling auto safety. Destroy all targets.
Oh, here's the crit turn, right? This boss, I made him boost so that way I can get my crit turn.
Charging. Our blade.
I like force boosting monsters at times because then it makes you like make them get out of turn, you know? Yes, hit Virgil, please.
Charging. Our blade.
One turn too early. Oh well.
External appearance is down 5%.
What you gonna do?
I need to be clean.
Bye. See you in space. Bye, Gnosis. They're gone. Really, Chief? I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack just watching you. There you go. It's a prototype eggs. The X10000 transport capsule that HQ sent over. At least it's better than nothing. You need to use it, right? Of course. Of course, I got a little confused about what's all that's been going on. Please be more careful, okay? I don't know what I'll do if anything were to happen to you. Huh? Did you say something? Nothing. Let's go. Let's find an escape pod quick and get out of here.
Lockdown deactivated. The passageway will now open. Please use caution during opening doors.
We're almost through the Woglinde. And they took a nap. Don't worry, everybody. We had time to take a nap. There's no escaping him.
Cosmos, let's go.
You know what?
All systems clear.
I should just beat him up in the first place, but I didn't. And now I've got to suffer for it.
My external appearance is
Okay. I remember you can just walk right through them, which is funny. He died.
Cosmos, let's go.
Okay.
charging our blade.
Okay, let's go on.
I'm just gonna leave him in here with the Gnosis. You know what? That's what he gets for abandoning her. Maybe maybe if he'd been more considerate of his girlfriend, then I'd be like, yeah, alright. Dude, he's still alive? Oh, okay, he's dead. I got him still, it doesn't matter. It counts.
Cosmos, activate open effect.
Charging. All blade. All systems clear.
Na 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 na. I'll fight him, it's fine. He wasn't gonna let me go anyway.
All battle systems are go. Charging. Our blade. All systems clear.
Nice. That's so sad. No, Mr. Driller. Okay, now that I went for the stim, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I know that's a long way to go back just to get the stim, but it's okay. All this grinding you do early is fine because you don't have to worry about it later.
Disabling auto safety. Destroy all targets.
I think I make a mistake. I made a mistake for sure, I think. Yep. Dude, I made a mistake! Wow! That's the first time I've made a mistake like that. Wow. Wow! That's the first time that's ever happened to me. Wow. Which is fine. Ew, that's gross. We're gonna escape. Alright, I'm fixing to stop here after the Woglinde section anyway. It's usually like the place to stop anyhow, you know what I mean? And then next week we'll pick up after the Woglinde section. Later. Ah, why did I mess that up? Usually you can walk by, can't you?
Target locked on. Commencing combat mode.
If I recall, you can walk by.
Damn it! Not now! Will my death be for nothing?
There's like one pod left, one escape pod left.
What the? What are you people doing here? Gnosis! So, it's functional.
She, thank you very much. She.
You want some of this? Ah! Then come and get it, you bastard!
Shion's like, hold up a minute, I got this. Look at this. This is so awesome. Why would you turn so slow? Look at Alan handling those. Everybody forgot Alan had a weapon at the beginning. Also, who jumps around when they're firing, right? Swiss cheese.
This ship is about to capsize. Please make haste.
Wait, Cosmos. Cosmos, do you understand what you've just done?
My assigned duty is to protect Vector employees. Protection of military personnel is not part of my prime directive.
That's no excuse! You have no right to go about killing people! Why did you shoot Lieutenant Virgil? With your power, you don't have to sacrifice anyone to—
At that time, Lieutenant Virgil was in my direct line of fire. Any changes in my firing position to avoid Lieutenant Virgil while protecting you would have resulted in a 30% depreciation in my offensive capabilities. On the other hand, with the Lieutenant's death, there would only be a 0.2% drop in efficacy. I simply chose the option with the highest
Gosh, this
probability
moment
to keep
stings
you
so
alive.
hard. It just is horrible.
Furthermore, the escape pod has a maximum capacity of 2 occupants. I believe it is obvious who gets priority.
Wow.
How can you even say that? Have you no conscience?
Shion, you forget I am not human. I am merely a weapon. You, of all people, should be well aware of that fact. What is your decision? Will you board the escape pod, or will you not board the escape pod? If you wish to express remorse for his death, it is best that you survive. Otherwise, you will render his death meaningless.
Come on, Chief. Let's go.
He's like backing away. He's like, I'm not getting shot next. Like, thanks. We now are down 1 party member. Thank you.
Disabling auto safety. Destroy all targets.
Okay, so ooh, nice miss. In that case, no, not enough. We're gonna have to kill it this way. Okay, swapping to healer mode. That's fine. We're gonna keep healing the same way. Okay, so we're gonna use 2 turns. We're gonna use 1 turn each to heal. So, it's a good time to medkit S ourselves. Shion's just plain medkit. Cosmos is gonna heal Shion. Specifically because we're gonna attack. We're gonna attack together anyway. Mode. Well, I don't think we'll need mode A7. We'll see. Yeah, because I can't hit him with physical anyway. Okay. Okay, now's my shot. Exactly 83, exactly 83, right? That's alright.
I'm not done yet. Open ether circuit.
4 damage. He had 3 HP. Just enough. Yeah, on the point slot.
Okay, let's go on.
Nice. Wapow! No, they're carrying it away. Bam. Wapow. Kapow. You keep saying what how instead of wapow. Oh well. What how is very appropriate too, I guess. Farewell, Woglinde. Yum yum Zohar.
Affirmative. The target object was not the original. Affirmative. It was an emulator. Roger. Upon deploying tracking device, I will depart immediately. As originally planned, I will head for 2nd Milsha.
So good. And this is where we stop for today. Oh no, I hit the I guess we're not stopping for today. Cause I hit the wrong button. I keep forgetting circles to confirm. It's alright though.
What a mess. Whoever it was, they sure went all out. You think there's anything left out there? Hey, Tony. How long before the Federation gets here?
Well, let's see. The last SOS went out a half an hour ago, so... We've probably got at least 3 hours, right? No sign of any nearby ships either, right, Hammer?
Yep. We're the only ship within a 5,000 light-year radius.
All right. That should be enough. Let's grab anything that looks salvageable.
You know, Captain, I realize the deadline for paying back Master Guinan is right around the corner, but don't you think this is a little risky? I mean, if the feds find us out, we'd be lucky to get 10 years.
That's if they find out. You know the feds aren't gonna patrol all the way out here in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I just don't like the idea of feeding off the dead. I mean, what are we? Space jackals? Vultures? Hyenas?
You moron. What kind of metaphor is that? Don't be comparing us to extinct animals. You'll jinx us. We're recyclers, damn it. Environmentally friendly space recyclers.
Master Guinan told us to stay away from any side jobs, remember? He said it hurts the Foundation's image. I don't know. Oh ho! We got a wrecked ship here, 3 o'clock. Looks like a Ganymede class.
Nice work there, Tony. Good thing we were tapping the UMN emergency channel. Come on, pull in close, hurry.
Yep, we're vultures.
What was that?
Spectrum matches up perfectly. It's a geocrystal.
All right, not bad. Let's start with that one.
That's not a geocrystal, you idiot. It's a corpse.
Well, what'd you expect? This is a battlefield. It's no big deal. Don't bother wasting fuel. Just keep going and let it bounce off.
You're kidding, right? My dead grandma told me to be respectful of the dead. Sorry, but I don't want any bad karma. You do it, Captain.
You moron. What? Is that your grandfather out there? Don't be ridiculous. Just shut up and keep moving.
Man, not again. Captain, this is so typical of you, making us do all the dirty work.
You moron! What the hell are you doing? I said bounce it off!
Well, don't look at me. It got stuck on its own.
That's so horrible.
Just get rid of it.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, it's a girl. She might be cute, you know?
My ass, you sicko. Who the hell cares how she looks? She's dead.
Exactly. Besides, she's facing the other way. It's a shame we can't meet face to face.
Best part.
Please open your communications line. I need to speak with you. Frequency 2020.
A talking corpse!
You moron! Open your eyes! That ain't no corpse!
This ain't happening. This ain't happening.
It's a Realian, or a cyborg, something like that.
But I've never heard of a Realian that can operate out in space.
Well, it's probably a military robot or something. Just open the channel. I'm Captain Matthews of the tramp freighter Elsa. We received your SOS signal earlier. It happened to be within range of our navigational path, so we rushed here to your rescue.
Huh? Rescue? Oh!
So, is there anything we can do to assist you?
What do you mean, rescue? What about our side job?
Relax, you moron. We're gonna grab what we can while taking care of this little rescue. With this mess, I bet there's no one left alive anyway.
I will make this brief. I request that you gate jump to 2nd Miltia immediately.
Say what? Oh, yeah. Keep dreaming, sweetheart. We can't leave yet. We still got work to do. And besides, 2nd Miltia? Have you any idea how much it would cost to travel that far?
There is no need for concern. We will cover all UMN gate fees incurred.
You expect us to believe that? Even if that were true, we've got other business to attend to right now. We don't have that kind of time.
My time is limited as well. Failure to comply will result in the destruction of this window.
It's always so
Go
funny.
ahead, give it a try. The Elsa's forward window can withstand direct hits from debris as big as 6 millimeters. Punch from a girly like you wouldn't even dent.
One more time and this window will shatter. It appears that none of you are wearing spacesuits. in mind that I am making this proposal with goodwill.
Yes, goodwill.
I could just as easily toss you out into space and take over the ship.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do it. Don't be so rash.
Had you accommodated me from the outset, we would have saved 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Of this cutscene.
I am coming on board now. Please open the cargo bay.
Yeah, right.
One more thing.
What?
Do not accelerate in an attempt to knock me off. If you do so, I will destroy the engine and the entire ship with it.
She's got us, Red.
Shut up.
Huh? Hey, Captain. I've got someone on the open channel.
Who could it be? Survivors?
Oh. Hold on. I'll put it on the speakers.
Is anybody out there? Hello? Anyone? If anyone is scanning this channel, please help! Come on, Chief, you give it a try.
Don't worry. A rescue ship will come for us eventually. I'm more concerned about Cosmos. Now, where could she be?
How would I know? Besides, we're not out of the woods yet. I mean, the Gnosis might still be around.
I'm not worried about that right now. We have to retrieve Cosmos.
Forget about Cosmos. What about us? If I knew this was gonna happen, I wouldn't have let everyone else go first. Maybe they're still around. You think?
I can't believe you. Alan, how can you be so insensitive after all that's happened?
What do you mean? Of course I'm traumatized. Chief, that was really uncalled for. Do you think that I'm an emotionless android?
Wow, Alan.
To even think that is the most traumatizing thing of all.
No, I never said anything like that.
You just did. You think I'm an android, don't you?
What the hell? Huh? Hey!
Shion.
Cosmos? Cosmos, is that you? Where are you right now?
I am on board a civilian ship passing through the area.
Confiscated.
Please remain at your current locale. A Federation rescue vessel should arrive soon.
Remain here? Cosmos, just what are you up to?
I am commandeering this ship to go to 2nd Miltia. These are my orders from headquarters.
You're going wait a second. What about us?
Unfortunately, you were not mentioned in my orders.
Wow.
Therefore, this mission takes priority.
Oh, I see. What, you expect us to sit here and wait for the cavalry?
That is the logical conclusion.
Wait a second! What guarantee do we have that the Federation will dispatch a rescue? What if no one comes? The two of us will starve to death inside this pod. You can't do this!
Actually, suffocation would come first.
Wow, comforting.
Your air supply will be depleted in 46 hours.
Oh, in that case, suffocation?
That is correct. But there is a 96% probability that a rescue vessel will arrive within 15 hours. Your chances of survival are high, but this is not a certainty.
But...
There's no way I'm going to allow this. You cannot act on your own, Cosmos. Bring us on board immediately.
There is no time for this. I am signing off. Shion, Alan, please take care.
Now just wait 1 second, Cosmos. You better bring us on board, or I'll open the hatch.
This is such an awesome move.
What are you doing, Chief?
Please, don't do anything crazy.
Be quiet, Alan.
Alan had to be there to sell it because I don't know if Cosmos would have believed it if Alan wasn't freaking out.
Right? Doesn't this go against your directive? After all, you're supposed to bring us back alive. Am I right?
Just calling her bluff.
You are delaying me from my mission. I suggest you do as you please.
Wow.
Cosmos! You don't believe I'll do it, do you? I'm serious, you know.
Cosmos was like, oh no!
Why not help her?
She's like, oh my goodness.
Sounds like she means it.
Hey, Chaos, you're up.
With all this racket, who could sleep?
Every Xeno fan analyzing anything Xeno footage-wise. Replay, 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 replay.
So, is that okay with you? Well, it looks like she doesn't have any objections. So it's all up to you, Captain. What do you say? Think we ought to rescue them?
Well, if you say so. Sure, I don't mind.
Tony?
Time to pick up the bickering husband and wife.
Excuse us.
I'm Captain Matthews.
My name is Shion Uzuki, and I'm from Vector Industries' 1st R&D Division. And this is my co-worker, Alan Ridgely, who also works in the same division. We do apologize for all the trouble our errant Cosmos may have caused you. Come on, Alan. Show them your gratitude.
Right.
One L2Es.
Thank heavens you were around to rescue us. We almost became space dust out there because of my stubborn boss here. Ah!
You oughta save your thanks for Chaos over there. We were just gonna leave you and fly on out of here.
Oh, I see.
Aww, that's adorable.
Chaos.
No, don't mention it. After all, we all need a little help sometimes.
Yeah. He often saves our hides too. So, we can't turn him down when he asks for a favor.
I see. That reminds me. Hey, Cosmos. And just what do you think you're doing?
Yeah. Time
You
to
left us
lecture.
and then
Lecture
tried
time.
to go to second Miltia by yourself. Maybe your OS is malfunctioning or something.
Yes, that is possible.
By the way,
Who's bluffing now?
what were the orders from HQ?
Captain Matthews, may I use the maintenance lab next to the hangar?
Just a second, Cosmos.
Yeah, sure. What for?
Cosmos?
Due to the limitations of the test-juice condenser, my energy reserves are almost depleted. I wish to receive a co-generator bypass in order to replenish them.
Hey! What is wrong with you? Answer me, Cosmos!
So, you'll cover the bill, right?
Yes.
Cosmo!
Shion,
Yes?
Answer her!
my sensors appear to be malfunctioning. Please adjust them before we disembark at our destination.
Why should I?
Please, Shion. This is part of your job, is it not?
Man, the sass. I'll show you what's a part of my job.
I'm terribly sorry. The girl is just so stubborn.
Understatement.
I do apologize for all the trouble she's causing.
It's all right. I'm actually enjoying it. This ship's much livelier with more crew members.
You got that right. We can always use some more women around here.
Oh no.
How about it? Once we arrive, how about you and I get a suite and settle in with a nice bottle of wine?
What? Hey!
Hands off!
Sure.
All right.
She
that's
said
enough,
sure?
Tony.
What? I know that
Never
isn't
mind
right.
her. At least she's a real girl. The other one's not even human. She's battle weaponry.
You think so, huh? She appears to be just like any other human to me.
Chaos,
Captain,
chaos, chaos.
Any chance of stopping at Sinir?
Hmm? That's en route on the column. 3 or so days from Italia. If that's your destination, sure, I can do that.
I see. And the fee?
Today just ain't my day, and getting greedy now won't do me any good. I'll just put it on the tab.
I appreciate it.
Ah, don't mention it. You're a Marine. Let's just chalk it up to my bit of charity for the Corps.
Oh, he's still around.
I knew it. A couple of them are still lurking around.
I hate when I call stuff too. It's like, I called it.
Son of a bitch!
Chaos!
I know.
Chaos!
It's okay.
Hold up a minute. Farewell, little buddy. So cool.
The Gnosis.
What did he just do?
Well, that's what I meant when I said he looks out for us.
Looks out for you? How did he just do that? I've never heard of a human that can defeat Gnosis.
There are those who draw well, and those who run fast. Hammer's navigational skills are top-notch, and his knowledge of the net is vast. Tony's helmsmanship skills are unrivaled. No one even comes close. Or so he claims. The captain? Well, no one holds a greater amount of debt than the captain.
Debt.
Yes. Hey, wait
It's
a
like,
second.
yes. Debt.
I believe everyone has at least one skill that they excel in over all others. It's something that defines who they are. Shion, what is it that defines you?
Huh? Me?
Work.
Well,
It's the same for me. It's just something I can do.
Yep, that's all there is to it.
Rational explanation.
I see.
Yeah, it's really, really irrational, but you know.
It sort of makes sense when you put it that way.
Yep, that's how it is.
That's all that... What the... How can you be convinced by that? That was a Gnosis, Chief. A Gnosis!
Well, Captain, we better head for our destination before she throws us off the ship. The girl seems to be a stickler for schedules and all.
Man, oh man. So much for my grandiose plans. After this job, I was supposed to pay off my debts, then head to Keltia to see the Seraphim sisters live in concert.
Bah, you owe Master Guinan too much. You'll never pay it all off. And man, the Seraphim sisters again? You're really hot for them, aren't you?
Captain, you don't actually have to go all the way out to Keltia. Why don't you just connect to the UMN and watch it later?
You moron. Getting a visual feed is nothing compared to immersing yourself in the real thing. There's a world of difference between the two. It's all about reality.
Who are you kidding? It's all the same. Your brain can't tell the difference.
Why, you... Hurry up and take us out of here.
All right, roger
Called
that.
him a monkey.
Well
Monkey.
then, I'll take Shion and the others
Monkey
to their
Matthews.
rooms.
That's very kind of you.
All right, you do that. Damn. Today's been one hell of a day.
Aw, poor guy.
Master Wilhelm, I have a report from Cosmos. Xian Uzuki and Alan Ridgely have both joined up with Cosmos.
I see.
This is fortunate, especially since there's an unidentified ship closing in on the battlefield.
And if the ship were to threaten the girl, Cosmos would protect her. Is that not right?
Yes, that would be the prime directive.
Either way, it was a wise decision to pull back Cosmos. There's no need for us to continue serving them or the Federation any longer. Besides, the data for the Rhine Maiden is now complete. All phenomena are moving forward as specified by this compass of order. As for the rest, gather the necessary factors and wait for the other one to awaken.
Alrighty, now we're gonna say yes. And this time we're gonna say right. Okay. Thanks for everybody for coming by today. I will be putting out new Xenoblade Chronicles 3 videos as usual, as well as a lot of other things. So definitely do appreciate it. We will continue on with The World Ends With You, Neo, and Xenosaga for the rest of, you know, the foreseeable whenever. So I will catch you all next time, and yeah.